They willingly entered that car, and I don't think, based on what we know of the investigation, they had any idea what was going to happen in that park.
Welcome back to our channel. Today, we delve into a tragic and shocking case that shook Philadelphia in early 2024. This is the story of Krystina Chambers and her companion Thurston Cooper, and the investigation that followed their untimely deaths. Philadelphia is one of America's great cities and is often referred to as the birthplace of American democracy. Philadelphia is a diverse city of over 1.5 million people, known for its rich history and cultural significance. In this city, we have Fairmount Park, the largest public park in Philadelphia and one of the largest in America. Krystina Chambers was born and raised in Philadelphia. She attended Cedar Grove Christian Academy and later attended dental school to become a certified dental assistant. She was a devoted mother of 4 kids, aged 12 to 17, and was dearly loved by family and friends. On February 29, 2024, 38-year-old Krystina Chambers was found dead, alongside 49-year-old Thurston Cooper in Fairmount Park. Both victims had been shot multiple times.
The murders happened on a road leading up to the historic Mount Pleasant mansion in the park. This is not far from the Schuylkill River Path and Smith Memorial Playground.
Late this afternoon, police released the victims' names, so we now know they are both from Philadelphia, but we don't know why they were shot and killed here on this road so close to this historic mansion. Feet away from the historic Mount Pleasant mansion in Fairmount Park is where police say they found the bodies of a man and woman late Thursday night, and detectives believe they were shot execution style. Investigators say 38-year-old Krystina Chambers from Philadelphia and 49-year-old Thurston Cooper, also from the city, were shot in the head. Chambers was also shot in the chest. The deadly scene is in a part of Fairmount Park where plenty of people come, and it's less than a quarter mile from the family-friendly Smith Memorial Playground. Back here to where the crime took place, not far from Smith Memorial Playground, police tell us they're hoping these surveillance cameras here at the historic mansion property may have captured who did it. At this time, though, Philadelphia police are not releasing any information about motive or the suspects.
The discovery was made late at night when police responded to a 911 call reporting 2 bodies near the historic Mount Pleasant mansion. The scene was gruesome, with both victims having suffered gunshot wounds to the head and chest.
We did find 3 spent shell casings just a few feet away from both of the victims' bodies, so we know at least 3 shots were fired.
Police say both were shot in the head, adding Chambers was also shot in the chest.
There's a little gully on the side of the road, and that's where both bodies are laying next to each other.
Investigators quickly pieced together the events leading up to the murders. Earlier that evening, Krystina and Thurston were at Telop's Tavern in North Philadelphia. A dispute broke out between them and 2 other patrons, Lamar Young and Dale Johnson. But it seemed as if the matter was settled before Krystina and her friend left the bar for the evening. Surveillance footage from the bar showed the 4 individuals leaving together in a Kia Sportage driven by Dale Johnson. It appeared that Krystina and Thurston willingly got into the car, unaware of the tragic fate that awaited them. Around 10 p.m., the Kia Sportage was seen in surveillance footage near the shooting scene. Shortly after, a passerby discovered the bodies and called 911. The investigation revealed that the dispute at the bar had escalated, leading to the fatal shootings. The investigation into Krystina's death was thorough and involved multiple law enforcement agencies. Detectives combed through evidence, interviewed witnesses, and worked tirelessly to piece together the events of that fateful night.
Police now say the 2 victims and the 2 suspects left a bar together before the night turned deadly. Steve Keeley is live for us at Philadelphia Police Headquarters.
Steve, what else are we learning?
Well, it was 4 people, 2 couples, all 4 regulars at a local bar at Broad and Olney called Telop's Tavern. They had a few drinks, detectives here tell me, then maybe a bit of an argument, then a few more drinks just to settle the argument, and everything seemed cool at the time. One couple wants to leave, they want to call an Uber, the other couple says, hey, no, we'll give you a ride home, without ever hinting there'd be a stop on the way to murder them.
They were offered a ride, and they were subsequently taken into the park and executed.
And that is where the bodies of 48-year-old Thurston Cooper and 39-year-old Krystina Chambers were found side by side, shot to death execution style in a gully off the road of Mount Pleasant Drive here in Fairmount Park on February 29th. Police found out the victims had just been at Tellup's Tavern on West Olney Avenue. And that's where detectives then got these surveillance photos of this man in a Dallas Cowboys hat. Once put out to the public, the next day, 52-year-old Lamar Young saw himself in these photos and turned himself in. And then, within minutes of that, I was on North Broad Street with the Philadelphia Police Highway Patrol when they stopped Young's acquaintance, 56-year-old Dale Johnson, driving the red Kia Sportage detectives found out was used in the murders. It was seen on surveillance in Fairmount Park, right near the murder scene that night, and detectives found out Dale Johnson had a permit to carry a concealed weapon.
Lamar Young and Dale Johnson were arrested and charged with murder, conspiracy, and related offenses. The case is currently pending trial, with both suspects facing possible life in prison if convicted. Her mother says Krystina was a loving person.
My heart, it's broken. Broken, and it probably will be broken forever. She was a beautiful person. She was very good. She loved people.
Like, she tried to do everything for us and tried to make a way for us to have a good life.
It's awful. How can you do that to somebody? It's out of control. Nobody should have to die like that.
I just feel like that everybody should stop shooting, and like the world could be a better place, and then I could see her up in heaven one day.
Krystina's mother and her son, Tay Evans, are grateful they spoke to Krystina hours before she was killed, leaving her with this final message.
I said hi and I love you, and she said I love you back, and that was the last time I heard from her.
I hope and pray she's okay. I hope that she will make peace and that she's with the Lord.
As the community mourns her loss, they also seek justice for the senseless act of violence that took her life. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more true crime stories. Our thoughts are with the families of Krystina Chambers and Thurston Cooper during this difficult time. May they rest in peace, and may their memory be a blessing.